Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne, and this is the Liberation Mountain, and on this podcast interview um, we interview sorry um, we interview saints from heaven and God and Jesus, and I hope that you my computer. Um, Um, I hope that you enjoy what we have to say, and I'll hand you over to Tolu.
Matthew, while you hand it over to me, just take your phone to your room. Any distractions because you keep getting distracted these days.
Yeah, I take my phone to my room.
Yeah, take your phone to your room. So we welcome you, Papa, Jesus, Holy Spirit. We welcome the inhabitants of earth, the inhabitants of heaven, and Bethany, June, and Diana. We welcome you all. So who will be conversing with today? Of course, we'll be conversing with Papa.
Yeah, I was thinking we might continue talking to him.
So did you think I was going to go to him or you think it would be another person?
I thought it would be him.
Okay, so you thought right.
Yeah. Hello, Tolu. How are you?
I'm good. You sound excited, Papa. What
Oh, well, I'm
happened?
all right. Matthew's had a lot of sleep and he's in a good mood and he pretty much wanted to choose to talk to me today, even if he had
Oh.
someone else. He wanted an easy day. Coming coming back from sickness, he wanted to speak to someone easy that he knows, you know?
And he knows you really well, Papa.
Yeah, he knows me fairly well. He's not the biggest prophet in the world, and he's not the most well-known prophet in the world. There's plenty of prophets that are well-known that have no idea how I'm feeling, but
Wow.
they're the forward-facing prophets, not the backward-facing prophets.
So Matthew is the backward facing prophet.
Yeah,
Basically.
he hears how I'm really feeling, and he hears what's really happening in heaven, and all the others illusion and delusion. At least Matthew knows when he's in a delusion. A day after, these guys are in delusion for years and years.
And they still remain in delusion all their life. Then they get to heaven and the delusion even continues.
Yeah, they think I'm a prosperity god. Jonathan was saying that he believes 99% of Christians go to hell, and I said, when God kicked out the Christians from heaven, the Catholics stay. He says, "Oh yeah, the Catholics are nice."
Oh, yeah, I've got a Catholic friend. She is beautiful. Apart from the sisters, Papa, the Reverend sisters. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I went to a Catholic school. They're very strict
Yeah,
because they don't have children, so they don't feel what it is to be a mother. So maybe it's not every Reverend sisters, but the one I experienced in Nigeria were not good at all. They were not good. Yeah.
yeah. Well, they can just get punished for a little while at the lower realms of heaven, and they can get the cane themselves. Someone
Yeah.
can hit them with the cane until they get their act together.
Oh, wow. Papa, what do you think you did dream about before there was a universe?
Uh, I dreamed of having creation, and having the creation go really well. And it was a big decision of mine to make free will, but I wasn't aware that free will was going to cause so much trouble.
Hmm. because you did it in love, isn't it? There are things you make available to your children, and sometimes because you've made it available to them, it could impact them the negative way, or it could make them misbehave. So in a way, you were doing it out of love, but we took advantage of that free will.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to talk about happier things like Princess Diana and Michael Jackson and
Papa, are
Redfield.
you sure that it's not Matthew taking over this conversation again? Because I need to be careful before it goes way wide again.
Yeah, I'm excited about the songs coming forth from Jonathan. Uh,
No, that's Matthew. Matthew, let me talk to Papa. That's what you are excited about. Don't start. Still has the remnant of the delusion. So, Papa, how are you doing? What keeps you excited? Don't talk about the Jonathan music because Matthew is doing again.
he's not deluded.
No, sometimes it's like he's speaking his own message through you, Papa.
Well, it's all the same message.
That's what he wants me to be talking about. That's what so he's trying to say, Tolu, stop talking about that, talk about this. No, I'll talk about what I want to talk about, Matthew.
Well,
Don't
there's
disturb.
not many good things happening in the world at the moment. There's wars, there's rumors of wars, there's the elite taking control to starve the world. It's not very exciting things. Christian church is way off board. There's not many good things to talk about.
Yeah, Papa, but we'll talk about the good and the bad, isn't it? Because you feel happy, you feel sad. It's part of who you are. Both coexist. But I guess Matthew just wanted the goody goody ones today. So, but it's a mix of good. Do you know, Papa? Matthew is so good at carrying messages that if you're not careful, you wouldn't know when he's speaking and when he knows how to get his agenda right, right across. He's done it for so long that he's become an expert in doing that. So you need to be able to piece aside which one is Matthew, which one is God now.
Yeah.
Wow, Matthew, you're such a crook.
No, not really.
Papa, how do you feel when Matthew gets into this his crazy delusions? Do you laugh at his delusions?
We just make our way through it. It's par for the course, you know. It's the general consensus. If Matthew stays up for a few days, he goes a bit kooky. And he brings us all along in the kookiness.
Yeah. And his crookedness always carries him into sex. And Papa, I just wonder somehow that Matthew's mind is so dirty. At the same time, it's clean. It's a mixture of both that exists. Both coexist in this man. He can be very spiritual and say beautiful things. Then he goes into his journey of sex and then keep going, keep going, keep going. Never stops.
Yeah, he's an enigma.
Absolutely. I agree. Wow. But you love him.
Yeah, I love him dearly.
Oh, why
I
do you
I
love
would
him?
rather my crazy Matthew say 10% bad than my prophets saying 100% bad.
Yeah, yeah.
My prosperity gospel prophets. Blessings, blessings, breakthroughs coming for you.
We see it all the time, Baba. I just I just go to the Facebook and the first thing I saw, I'm like, not again. Because there's a pastor I do follow on their what do you call it? On the Facebook because I've known them for a long time. So I do follow them. But everything is always this one was specifically saying your enemy that is following you is the one that is never gonna have peace. You will continually have peace. Oh my God. I'm like, we this prayer, I'm tired of them now. Your Monday shall start with and end with monumental blessings in Jesus' name. What is monumental blessing?
Huge blessings.
I know. Why are we always praying about something that we receive? Not something that you have to give a like. Why can't your Monday finish with you growing closer to God? That is the most important thing.
Not to these people, money is. And
Wow.
blessings and success.
Papa, I'm sorry for you because there's no place for you in the church. There's no place. Yesterday, I sat there. I love watching reality shows. They're always very interesting to me. I don't know why I don't like watching movies or all of those things. Maybe I'll try and watch The Matrix because Matthew has spoken about it a few times now. And on this reality show, it's about suddenly Amish. It's people that have been outside of the world, like myself, and then going into the Amish people, wanting to be one of them, wanting to change your lifestyle. And these young people who are so, Papa, they just wanted to know you. They're yearning to have a relationship with the real God. That's their desire. But they thought they can only meet that desire by going to the Amish people.
Yeah, well, it's a good understanding. They're, they're good people. They're very religious people, but there's a sense of peace among them, and there's a certain comfort when you come out of the world. It's just you can't have phones, and you can't have technology, and you can't have the internet and all
But
these things.
it's even more than that. They get in. It's a lot of changes for them. A lot of them, there's a guy that was divorced already. They're like, no, we don't take someone that is divorced because you can never marry in Amish. You marry the whoever you marry for life. No jewelry. Some of the girls were struggling with the fact that they can't make up. They can, yes, there's a lot of things that we do externally, but people do this in heaven. They make up in heaven. They look pretty in heaven. So what is bad in wanting to look pretty? And then you dress, there's no mirror. All those Amish, they don't even know how they look like. They just know they wear the same attire, the same dull color, black and white every day, but they're still not close to you, Papa. It's all striving. There's no time. They wake up from 4:30 or 3:30 a.m. in the morning. They walk all the way to the end of the day because they reject everything the modern world gives them. They reject fridge. They reject television. They reject AC. They reject phone. What? It's just I felt for the people because I know they wanted to know you. But they've been to everywhere in the outside world, and no one can tell them how to connect with you. And the thing going to Amish will connect them to God. But you could still see people that are still struggling and striving. So that's the start. That's what I'm trying to communicate out of it, Papa. But striving, I used to be part of the born again group where no hearing, no this, no that. Will I say I was peaceful then? Was I peaceful? I don't know, Papa. I don't know. I don't know which kind of peace I'm looking for in Amish that requires me to work from 4:30 a.m. All through to 12 p.m. and start again the next day. I don't want that kind of peace. So
What
it's
do
sad.
what do you want me to do about it?
No, I'm just telling you, Papa. I'm just debriefing what I watch with you, Papa. You cannot do nothing about it.
Yeah, it's very sad, but they choose that sort of life. So
No, a lot of
what?
them didn't choose it, Papa. They were born into it. I didn't choose to be a member of a Deeper Life. Well, that's one of the churches in Nigeria where you're not allowed to work. It's not even Nigeria, it's everywhere. They're all over the world now. That A lot of people are born into, I was born into religion that I was in. It was like automatically you become part of this family. You could see a lot of them want to escape, Papa. They want to escape, but they are born into it. That's it. It's sad. I have more empathy for them because I've been there. Matthew would never understand what it means to be religious. So I have more empathy with them because I know that their soul is restless. They are looking for a connection with God, but they still do not find that connection. So God, it's so difficult to find you, God.
Yeah. Well, it's not just the Amish that have a hard time finding me. The way modern churches are set up, they don't really teach people how to hear from me and have a relationship with me. And so it just breaks my heart that so many people put in the work to
Mm,
be a Christian, and they read their devotionals and they pray their prayers and they read the Bible, but they don't find me. And
yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad, actually. It's very sad, Father. Finding you is like looking for a treasure that is very hidden, and you have to continue. You have to continue. You can't give up. And the ones that find you, I hope they cherish you. Do people find you and misuse you, Papa?
you found me. Matthew found me. Uh, Benjamin found me. Gabriel has found me. All your friends have found me. Is your other friend Benjamin found me?
In a way, he has his relationship. He knows how you speak to him. So it's got a level of relationship with you.
Yeah. Well, that's
In
enough. 4 people on the earth, that's enough.
fact, God, Papa, you're so funny. Yeah, but can people find you and still take advantage of you?
Well, a lot of people find me in the new age.
Or they do not take advantage of you?
Uh, I think everyone takes advantage of everyone, you know?
Wow, that's sad
Yeah, just sad.
because I'm thinking it's taking me a long time to find you, but I can't take advantage of that. So why would what you've been wrestling for all this while you find it and you still take advantage of it? Maybe because their theology is still very wrong. The foundation needs to be corrected for them to understand how to have a real relationship with you like they will have with anybody outside.
Yeah, in order for me to change their foundation, I've got to be teachable, and most people aren't teachable.
Wow. They want to work with you, but they want to work with you in their understanding, not
Yeah,
in your.
according to what they believe.
Wow.
They don't believe I can talk today. They,
Mm,
they, uh, they subscribe to their own religious point of view, and they don't allow me to speak.
wow.
And even Christian prophets aren't speaking the truth to them.
Because they don't know the truth either.
Yeah.
They're sincerely lost. Wow. I guess, Papa, you saw creation and you thought it was worth the risk.
Yeah. There's sometimes more truth in the other faiths than Christianity.
Well, I agree. I agree totally because I've experienced it now. And in a way, I see every other religion I respect them now. That's what they believe. Respect them for their belief. That's it. But for the ones that are really, really longing to be close to you, I pray they find you. That's my prayer for them, that they find you. Because it's always beautiful when you are found, Papa. It's a treasure that you need to cherish for the rest of your life. But finding you can be quite tasking.
Yeah. It's hard not to be sad about the whole church, and they seem to be distracted with the world and their own religion and the other
Mm.
things that they believe in. I
Yeah,
just said, you should be like a little child. Not many of them are like little children and are willing to be led. And so it's sad.
yeah,
They can't even hear my voice when I'm speaking. They can't even recognize my voice.
yeah. They can't discern it. Because if it's something that negates what they used to or that contradicts what they used to, they're not willing to, because it takes a lot of grace to accept new things, to be moldable, to allow the new wine in. It really takes the grace.
Yeah,
You have to be humble in a way to allow change. Just like Papa, you said, yes, I did get it wrong. A lot of pastors will probably not want to tell you that I don't know the way yet, and I'm still trying to figure out the way, because they know if they tell the members, they will lose them. So they keep pretending as if they know the destination, but they are all lost.
yeah, it's a sad thing. I don't think many pastors think they're wrong. I think most pastors think they're right.
Wow. I wish they could spend some time with Matthew, like the pastor that meets him, for instance, and ask him, Matthew, tell me about your relationship with God. Who is God? How do you come to know him? What does he love? What does he not like? What does he expect from, like being curious, open minded. But I guess they would think he's a crazy man. So he doesn't know God the way they do because they are pastor. You don't become a parent because you're a parent. What I mean by that is you don't automatically know how to parent a child because you give birth to a child. You have to learn it.
Yeah,
But a lot of time, pastors think because they are pastor, they know more than you.
yeah, that's a shame. It's a shame that the closer you become to God, the more distant you become to other Christians. It shouldn't be
Mm,
the case. You should have more to talk about than less to
mm,
talk about.
mm. I tell you, the closer you become, the further away you are
Yeah,
from this group that call themselves Christian. And Christians are in different shape and form. Different denomination believe in different things. It's all messed up, Papa.
yeah. It is. It's hard not to get depressed about it. Yeah,
People should just go back to the basic. Just go back to simplicity. Bec- because we've been taught to strive, it's very difficult for you to let go of striving. You have to really, really retrain your mind to be able to let go of striving.
yeah. People think that they've got to do something to earn my trust and earn my love. They think that they've got to do a whole lot of tasks to be close to me. And what is little girl need to do. She just needs
Mm,
to come into the same room with her father, and her father's full of joy. She calls her onto his lap, and she doesn't even have to say anything. But whatever
absolutely.
she says is a bit of wonder for her father. People don't realize that little children, and I love them, and they don't have to strive and do anything. And if she goes off and does a little drawing of her father and herself holding hands with the sunshine and a tree, the father thinks the world of it. He puts that on his fridge, and
Mama.
she walks past the fridge and she sees her artwork every day. Uh, if people could just recognize that they're my children and I love them, they may stop their striving. But is that too simpler a message? That's not a message that the average person can understand. So they get this big checklist, and they go through checking things, checking boxes, and
Yeah.
even you didn't know that you were special, and your company is enough for me. And you're a person who likes to be busy and likes to have something to do. But honestly, when you come into my house in heaven and you spend time with me, I'm just happy just to talk to you and ask you questions and spend time with you. Sometimes the role reverses, and you're with me and I ask you question after question, and and sometimes you say, I don't know, God. I don't know the answer to that.
I'm sitting there. I don't know. Wow. Because simplicity is too simple. People just don't like simplicity. That's one of the reasons why I don't like Tesla cars. It's too bland, too simple, but it does the job. But when you go inside, everything is just bland. Just one laptop on the screen, like this one screen size that looks like a, what do you call this? Apple iPad, just like that. And I'm like, is that what you've got to work with in this car? They say yes. So it's so simple, but it's a very fast car. So when people are already used to doing, when you tell them just sit down with me, that's enough. It's very difficult for the mind to retrain itself to understand that sitting, whereas sitting is what you appreciate because you've got a lot of children that are working for you, but very little are willing to just sit at your feet. So that's what you desire. You just want friends, you want communion, you want conversations that are fruitful, not necessarily helping me to do stuff that I can even have the angels do for me. Is that what you're thinking, Papa? I don't need you
Yeah,
to do.
that's right. I just want to share my heart with my people, and share my emotions with people, and they don't realize. Yeah, they're busy doing things, and and they need to be busy. They're on their phones, always on their phones, always on the computer, always
Mm.
doing things, and people bring that earth-like busyness to me, and they're not content just to sit at my feet and listen to me.
Yeah, they just want to do for you. Like it's something that you're winning off me gradually to not to think I need to. But there's another reason why I like to be busy before is because it's a way of coping for me to be busy. So, but now I'm learning to be busy and not be busy, and I'm enjoying the time I just converse with you about. It's so beautiful. Like so, but that has taken a long time to get to where I am now. And I'm hoping by this time next year, I'll even be more closer to you that I will do less of activities and just sit with you. Hopefully, that will be my target, Papa. Just to be conversing with you all day and do less of writing books or less of the. But I don't know whether I could ever get there, or maybe I'll balance the two together so well. Which one do you think is visible, Papa? Is it balancing both, making sure that I'm not spending my time too much of doing, but spending good quality time with you as well?
Yeah, that would be good. Certainly enjoy that. You
Hmm.
maybe if you get to a stage where you're not doing anything, you're just spending time with me.
That would be good. I hope I could get there. But that would really, really be an ideal thing for me to look forward to, because that's what the monks do. They sit down in one place for days, for months. And people might say, oh, they're lazy. But they've got this higher connection to wherever God they are communicating to. But they're not doing. They are still. Yeah. So I'll get there. Papa, do you think people still battle with that even in heaven? Do they struggle to navigate how they balance not just doing things in heaven? Matty, did you lose something?
Yeah.
Your medication?
I'm
Have
gonna
you
get
found?
I've got it. It's a tablet.
I suspected so as well that you lost it. I'm like, yeah, that can you still have the same struggle even in heaven where you're always doing as against finding time just to sit?
Yeah, people struggle everywhere. It's not just on Earth. It would be good if the people of heaven listening to this would take some time and start to ask me questions, like some of you have. Ask me more questions and spend more time. Less time going to restaurants and less time going out having fellowship with other people. And stay at home sometime and take some time just to get to know me. I'm not an angry God. I'm not a hard God. But so many of you, sadly, are afraid of talking to me, afraid of what I'm going to say. And you're already in
Mm.
heaven. You're okay.
Wow,
And
wow,
but
wow.
and you people on earth, uh, take some time to speak to me more often. And the more you speak to me, start journaling. Get a pad and write to me and write down my answers. And you'll find many of you will find a change in this. As soon as you start talking to me in your mind gets distracted and starts thinking about other things. It's really hard to tame your mind. But when
Mm,
you've got a journal and you're actually writing down what I say, you seem to be more focused and it cuts off the distractions in your mind. So perhaps some of you can try that and write down journals. And the beautiful thing about a journal is you can go back and read
mm,
what I said last week or read what I said last month. And lot of you mightn't be used to handwriting anymore because you're used to typing in your phone and typing in your computer. Uh, but I encourage you to, if you people on Earth that are struggling to hear and struggling to have conversations, try that little secret to buy yourself a journal, go out to the shops,
mm,
buy yourself a journal, and get yourself a nice pen and just start to journal. It only has to be a page or half a page or whatever I say, but it's just special things I have to say to you, and just ask a question at the beginning and just start writing until you feel that I've answered your question. And these are little secrets. Matthew hasn't shared that before. He just said start asking God questions, but many of you, a good percentage, Cynthia says 50% of the people struggle to keep focused on God, and that's like a tip. And if you want to open up Zoom and download Zoom, you can ask me questions, and let's just speak my answers. And you can do a whole lot of start a YouTube channel and uh, put a whole lot of answers of mine and private files on the YouTube channel. Matthew hasn't got any private files, but he knows you can make them on YouTube. Whatever it needs to do. Matthew doesn't struggle to hear from me, and he doesn't struggle ever saying my words when he's got a computer open and he's talking to the computer. So there's two ways. Get a journal, write down things, and it stops thoughts from distracting you, and otherwise record it on computer, or you can record it on your phone, on messages on your phone. Tolu had like 30 messages there for a time when she first started talking to me. Whatever you need to do, there's a way to circumnavigate the process of hearing from me, and both of those ways, writing in a journal or making voice files or making video files, give you the place to be able to read back or listen back to your messages. And do you think that that's a good idea, Tolu? That's how
Yeah,
you
it is.
started.
It is because when I was doing mine, I had about at least 75 or more on my voice note. It's still in my phone. I could listen to all of them anytime. I number them. I'm sure maybe one of these days I'll go back. It will be brave of me to type all these conversations. Maybe it could encourage somebody. But I'm always very private about my private conversations with you, Papa. I'm not that transparent like Matthew Robert Payne. But it worked when I was trying to, but now I don't need to record it. I've got to a stage that I can connect. I could be walking, typing, hear from God or hear from Ben or Emmanuel, whoever, and then continue with the conversation. So, but it's a growth. Matthew does not need to record or do all of this to hear, but at the beginning it's always very challenging because I guess the enemy does not want you to be able to have a relationship, to have this face to face or heart to heart conversation with God. And it's very difficult if the enemy is trying to fight that, because for me, it took me a while. I really struggled. I almost gave up, but I knew I couldn't give up because there's nothing like me having that direct conversation with God. I don't want a middleman. I wanted to have that direct. But you have to persevere. And when you get it, you cherish it for life. For me, I cherish it because it's something I really work hard for. And when I mean work hard is just consistency, 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 continue to practice, to practice. For a while, I used to struggle with the fact that what about if God did not say what I thought he said? So for a while, that doubt existed in me. Now I don't have doubt anymore. But I don't like to share them with no any other person, but I don't have doubt. So that's the difference. And Matthew do confirm a lot of things that God tell me without him even knowing it, or my friend Gabriel do confirm. So I do have confirmations as well without them knowing that they are saying something that I needed confirmation for. So it's a growth, but you just need to be excited, be ready to be able to sit still or keep your mind still, which is very difficult for women, especially to have our mind still. Because sometimes I'm in the church, I'm thinking about, oh, what am I going to cook for my children and my husband when we get home? Your mind is always on the go. So, how do you calm the mind to be able to hear from God? But Matthew seems to be able to still hear, even in the midst of the confusions or crowdiness that is going on in his mind, because I know he hears from so many people. So I don't know how he distinct God's own, but I guess it's a level of maturity as well that you get to. Is that the case, Matthew?
Yeah, but sometimes I have difficult difficult times stilling my mind. It depends on what sort of mood I'm in. So you may find people that God may say some things that are pretty big for you, like hard to believe, and just look out to the signs and look out to other things on podcasts or on books or videos that you see. Look out for the signs that God's going to confirm what He's been telling you, or you may tune into these messages and we may talk about something God had told to you. God's not a liar, and I probably assume that you don't think He's a liar, but sometimes He'll say things. I know He said some things to Taylor that are quite big, and uh, and it just takes time and maturity to decipher those things and let those things sit. And it's quite okay to get the things God says to you and put them on the back burner and not keep them in front of mind and just
Hmm.
remember what He said. And you'll see them get fulfilled from time to time. But just relax and talk to God. I really like talking and conversing with my people.
Wow, that's beautiful. Matthew started, then God completed it. That's beautiful. You're you are inside Matthew, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
he's
quite
uh, he's a funny teddy bear, and he's a big teddy bear, and I keep him happy and keep him fulfilled, and keep on shoveling food into his stomach. That's another thing that we do. We keep on feeding him, and he's wondering what he'll think. His money was running a little short, and he might have to use the food in his freezer instead of ordering takeaways.
No, Matthew, you've forgotten. This is the beginning of another week. I always forget, Matthew. You need to remind me.
Yeah, I don't like reminding you.
You have to, Matthew, because now it's only four times. You have to because my mind is so busy. If
Yeah.
if I send it to you one go, that's easier for me to remember.
Oh,
But the week,
you can multitask now if you like.
no, I'm not doing it now.
Yeah, okay.
We're finishing this first of all. It's not urgent, Matthew. Or is it urgent?
Not really.
Excellent. You know, Papa, a lot of things that you tell us, we think is big because we don't know who we are and we don't know you. Because you're a big God. You created heaven and earth. And that always shows how far away we understand who we are. Because if we knew our identity in God, when you say big things, we just accept it. Because Ben used to say, yes, God tells me big things, but it's okay. I know who I am. I'm always like, why don't I know who I am so that I can accept those big things easily? But maybe when I get back home, I'll be able to connect back to who I am.
Yeah,
What kind
maybe you can connect back to who you are when you get back to heaven.
I call it home because that's my home. Here is not my home. I'm a sojourner here. So, Papa, what kind of conversations do you look forward to?
Talks about how I'm feeling, and it can be depressing for me. Like the beginning of this conversation started a bit depressing, and when I look at the state of the church and the state of Christians, it
Mm.
can be depressing for me. I I really get inspired by the other religions, and I get inspired by the New Age people, spiritual people seeking things and seeking out things and seeking out voices, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about uh, people growing in metaphysical ways
Wow.
outside of Christianity.
Wow. Wow. That's really beautiful. That's really beautiful.
So you're in the green today because I like green.
I wore green. I'm like, hopefully we're speaking to Papa today, but I'm not sure if Matthew will be in the right mood. So I wasn't sure whether this conversation was going to hold. Do I wear a lot of greens for you in heaven, Papa?
Yeah,
So you've changed my color, my best color. My best color used to be blue. I
yeah.
love
Jesus loves blue.
I love bright colors, blue, pink. I love those kind of colors because they look nice on my shade. Yellow, something that's bright. Those are the kind of things you can wear in Amish. You're not allowed to wear bright colors in Amish. Everything has to be dull, black and white, you know? Matthew will fit in well with the Amish people. The only thing is that they will chase him out because of his lifestyle. But every other thing of simplicity of dressing, he will fit in well with them with their dressing style. Don't you think, Matthew?
Maybe
You're simple. You like simple
simple.
dress, simple lifestyle. That's who you are, isn't it, Matthew?
Yeah, maybe.
Papa, are you simple? Is your lifestyle simple?
Yeah, I like going out to restaurants, but I don't have many people to go out to restaurants with. Yeah, I do. I do have people.
I wanted to say, Papa,
You,
what's
you,
happening?
whenever you're in heaven, we go out for a restaurant, go out
Oh,
to a
yeah.
cafe. But I'm invisible to most people.
Wow. I love restaurant. That's one of my best things I love to do when Ben was here. Just go to a restaurant. I love eating in restaurants. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he comes with us, me and Ben and Michael and John Lennon, and you go out with some of my favorite people.
oh, that's so lovely, isn't it? Then we chat and chat and chat and eat and eat and
Yeah,
eat
you're
and
a
eat.
bit of a chatterbox, Tolu.
I know that's my nature, Papa.
Yeah, chat, 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 chat.
Yeah, I do. I
Like
know. Do you
like a
know?
little birdie.
Yeah. Do you know where I got? So that means you know what Ben used to say, Papa. Ben said, "Oh, it's never bored when I'm in the house because I am the temperature of the house. So if I'm upset, then the house is different. So Ben always wants me to be happy because I keep everything going pa ta 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 in the house. You know that, Papa. But do you know where I got that from? My
Your
cha cha
mother.
cha. No, my father. My
Oh,
mother does it barely talks. It's my father. When my father is outside with his friends, yes, it's the life of the party. Yeah. Have you never seen my father being chatty with you?
yeah. But
Yeah.
we're talking about you here. We're not talking about your father. But
Yeah, what I mean is Matthew, don't interject that, please. What I mean is Papa, that's where I got it from. That does he talk to you as well in a very chatter way?
yeah, he does.
Ah, yeah. So Matthew guess I got it from my mother because they think it's only women that are very chatty. Guys can be chatty as well. So Papa, I keep correcting Matthew because I know when his idea is in there. So
He doesn't worry about that. He likes your editing.
my editing.
Yeah, your edits to what he says.
So I bet you like me being chatty, Papa. Or do you want the ones that don't talk?
I like you being chatty. When I talk about some of my deep themes, you don't chat so much.
Why? Because it makes me sad?
Yeah,
Yeah. I could be very emotional as well at the same time. Wow. Because it's really sad for both to coexist within us, joy and sadness. Is sadness ever going to leave one day? Or sadness will always be part of?
Eventually.
Oh, okay. We'll be praying for that, Papa. That the time will come when we have to let go of this sadness. But it's good you've got friends you can share that with. Thank you, Papa. I think Matthew has signed off already. You know, this
No, he
conversation has been,
hasn't signed off.
oh, because it's quiet. I wanted to say this conversation was a little bit challenging for me today because I had to do a lot of work to get Matthew to speak. He's still in his rest off day. But we got there. At least we're able to make how many? It's not up to an hour yet because we started 8:09. So we'll try and push it to an hour. But have you enjoyed speaking, Papa?
Yeah, I have. And
Mm.
you were discerning Matthew wanted to talk about other things, and then we talked about what you wanted to talk about.
Eh, because I felt Matthew, when Matthew is on a topic, we have to dwell on that topic forever and ever. But we have to move on. We have to move on to something else. The people listening to this conversation probably doesn't want to hear about music. They want to hear God speak to them, minister to that.
Yeah,
So,
and musicians like to hear about music.
well, but yeah, I know, but not as much as what we spoke about those music already a lot over the weekend. So by now we can let go. Don't you think, Papa?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Matthew always forgets that we've got audiences that are listening, and it's not what we want. It's meeting their needs as well, in a way. So thank you, Papa. Even though it was a bit challenging speaking with you today, we got there in the end. Speaking to you directly, can it be challenging as well?
It can be challenging depending on what people are talking about. Uh,
Okay,
uh, I I like to meet people where they're at.
that's good. Thank you. How are you feeling, Matthew?
I'm okay.
So I can go around.
Oh yeah, but you only got 9 minutes.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. You're always excited when my time is limited. Well, I can't wait to get to heaven where I don't need to have to worry about time.
Yeah.
Ben, do I worry about time when I'm with you?
No, not really.
I just enjoy
You keep on straightening my hair,
striking your hair.
straightening your hair.
I keep on straightening my own hair.
No, my hair.
Ah, have you got a lot of hair now? You
No,
don't need.
no, I'm only joking. I was just trying to make you think. Do, do I do that?
Well, because I don't know what I do, Ben.
I can tell you, you can ask me what we get up to.
Yeah, I do ask you. You do tell me. Wow. So how are you doing?
Yeah, today's conversation was pretty good. You got Matthew on track.
Yeah, it was a little bit difficult, isn't it?
Ah,
Just
yeah, he's okay. You treat him with kid gloves. Give him a Mars bar.
and then he's happy.
Yeah, give him a Mars bar.
Oh
Yep.
wow.
Couple of Mars bars. Let's put it on his head. He might order a couple of Mars bars now.
I've never seen you eat Mars bar, Matthew.
Yeah, haven't eaten one for a long time.
I used to like either the Mars or the Snicker. You know
Yeah,
the Snicker?
yeah,
The one with the peanut inside.
Yeah.
But I'm not a chocolate person. Just but if you're purging, I will avoid chocolate. If you're still purging, still
No,
going to
not
talk.
really. I haven't done that for 24 hours.
Okay, okay. Wow, Ben. Just saying hello to you.
Yeah, thank you for saying hello. I know that you care about me and you put me in the roundup. And now we'll go to Emmanuel.
Thank you, Matthew, for taking it over from Ben to Emmanuel. I love that. Yeah, Matthew. There's a lot of you in this conversation today. I could have just had a conversation with you.
No,
Thank you.
there's not a lot of me in this conversation. Uh, I just take some time to adjust,
To adjust to what?
just to heavenly conversation instead of having conversation with myself.
Oh, I got you. You've adjusted for a long time, Matthew. So thank you, Ben. I love you.
Thank you, darling.
Emmanuel,
Hello, mummy.
you know I'm coming to you.
Yeah. You always get me after Ben.
Yes, I always do. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I haven't got anything profound to say to you except TikTok.
What's TikTok?
Time's running out.
Well, that's profound. TikTok. Wow, Emmanuel. You're not going to explain it, but you've given me something to ponder on. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Where you
Do
going, are you?
you want to say something, Manu?
No, that's all right.
I love you.
Daddy.
Yes. Hello, my sweet daddy. Am
Hello,
I
darling.
throwing am I throwing you under the bus a lot, daddy?
No, you're fine.
Do I look like the child you knew while you were on earth?
Oh, you look okay. You're a bit irresponsible these days. You're a bit out of control.
Irresponsible in what way, daddy?
Just out of control.
Is it because I'm letting out some of your secrets?
Maybe.
I love you, daddy. Always loved you. So thank you. Do you know where I'm going next, Matthew, since you're calling the names for me?
Tiffany.
Yes. Hello, Tiffany.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm good. How are you as well?
I'm good. I've been silent in Matthew's house today.
Why?
Just he's talking to Taylor a little bit.
Oh, Matthew. Matthew, speak to
But
Tiffany.
Bethany's been talking to him a little bit too.
Wow. Do you, Matthew's wives, do you all have meetings together among each
Yeah,
other?
we talk to each other.
Yeah, so you can always pass tips on to each other wherever you think worked.
Yeah,
That's oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. Man, speak to Tiffany, Matthew.
yeah,
He wants to speak to you. Balance it up. I guess what happens in Matthew is Matthew gets excited about somebody new and then he gets carried away until he's tired of it.
no, he's all right.
That's Matthew speaking. It's always all right, isn't it? He gives himself a lot of grace, isn't it, Tiffany?
Yeah, he does give himself a lot of grace.
Everything is all right. Well, It's good to hear from you, Tiffany. I would rather be in heaven now, Tiffany.
Who says you're not in heaven now?
Me. I said that. So, so Tiffany, you're in Matthew's house, but at the same time you're in heaven.
Yeah,
Wow. Things do happen, isn't it? Thank you, Tiffany. So, Matthew, where do you think I'm going next?
don't know. Victoria.
Victoria. Yes, that's where I go. Hello, Victoria.
Hello, darling. I only got 1 minute to go. That's Matthew speaking.
I know. Because he wants to go and get his mask.
Yeah. He's got
Oh,
the other Thursday girl uh, wanting to talk to him after an hour, so he's going to go and talk to her. She's a good encouragement to him.
okay. You which other one? Is it the 5 days friend?
No, the Thursday girl, that one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. That one has been consistent, so it's okay. But today is not Thursday, Matthew.
Yeah, but she still wants to talk today.
She wants to talk today. Okay, so you talk more often now at random.
No, she hasn't rang for a few weeks.
Okay, okay. Well, I can release you to go and talk to your friend. And don't go yet. Jesus, how are you doing, Jesus?
I'm doing okay.
Saying hello to you, Jesus. June and Holy Spirit, I'm saying hello to you too as well. I
Yeah,
love you.
good, good to talk to you.
Matthew,
You finished? Radio. Well, go and put the money in. That would be good. And I'll I'll talk to you later in an hour or so, whenever you call me. See you.